I'm so embarrassed, folks, not because of genetics, but also I'm really embarrassed because we nearly had to cancel this episode because we were not able to make our payments on time. You know, $8 for a blue tick, I mean, just who's got the money? Makes you wonder whether Elon Musk is the world's richest man or a low-level Indian fiscal policy maker. It's called The Week That Wasn't. A terrible story, but the Gujarat bridge where hundreds lost their lives when it collapsed was, of course, a real tragedy, especially since it happened just a week after renovations. That's right. India is the only country where you perennially worry about structures collapsing, not just before, but especially after they get renovated. Oh, wait, it's a fair criticism. What can I do? Of course, where I live, we have the famous Kemp's Corner Bridge, which is looking dicey, ladies and gentlemen. Although it won't collapse because of renovation, but more likely from the heavy vehicular VIP movement, which is constantly going up and down, destroying that bridge. I can't even talk properly, I'm so angry. Last week, Elon Musk bought out Twitter for $44 billion. On the same day, I bought a Diet Cola for 44 rupees. See, different people, different lives. To be fair to Elon Musk, I think he would have been happier with the Diet Coke. So, to be fair to Elon Musk, it was either buy Twitter or Mexico. What do you do with your $44 billion to throw around? Why did he buy Twitter? Well, he said for the future of civilization to have a common platform to debate a range of beliefs in a healthy manner. The first debate was how dangerous Tesla cars are. The Indian government has agreed largely with Musk's claim for a common platform in which people can have healthy debates with one rider, which includes the idea of a ban for those beliefs that you don't like, such as a common platform in which people can have healthy debates. Gotta ban that crap. This week, Rishi Sunak faces another test. If India face England in the T20 World Cup, who does Rishi support? Good one. By the way, Rahul Gandhi has said the OPS, old pension scheme, will be brought back. Now, if Congress wins power in Gujarat, this will be great news for the Congress itself, considering they have the largest number of old pensioners. I voted for Shashi. I didn't vote for Mallikarjun. Joe Biden has voted in the US midterm elections last week. Actually, he voted a little earlier, just to be on the safe side. Lots more coming up, but first the headlines. Elon Musk buys Twitter. Kejriwal strikes currency controversy. And latest from the T20 World Cup. All right, folks, before we go into our top story, I have a message for a friend of mine who's known as Elon Musk. And I would like to say this to you, Mr. Musk, because you watch the show. Obviously, you write in all the time. You're one of our top fans. $8, I feel it's a wrong figure. We are a third world country, largely speaking. We are progressing. There's a lot of vikas in the air and all that. But at the same time, you must understand this is our capacity. So $8, मुझे लगता है कि perhaps it's the wrong figure. For India and for Indians, make sure it's $8,000. $8,000. There's too much contact in this country. Everybody's like on top of each other. Please make sure that we break all this contact. I don't want to be seen or heard ever again. This is what the show largely is doing anyway. Okay, it's time to go into our top story. Speaking of Twitter and the changes that Elon Musk plans to make there, not plans, just make there because he's the boss. Plans when you're working for the boss. Musk this week also announced that the coveted blue tick mark next to a username normally reserved for high-profile figures, close please, thank you, will now be sold for $8 per month or 10,000 Indian rupees because it keeps jumping the dollar. So by the time I finish the sentence, it's 10,000. Joining us now to discuss this all the way from Twitter HQ is Elon Musk. Now, I want to warn the viewer, when it comes to talking to people of a Caucasian race mentality mindset, we have not been able to get the right person. Is this because of low budgets or just the way the world is divided? I don't know. But let's listen to this man and see how close he is to the original. Elon Musk?
Okay, now, what shall I buy? Twitter? Facebook? Lot store? Sintra? Chip card? Tomato?
Mr. Musk, your accent, to be honest, it sounds more like something I'd pick up at Paidoni in Mumbai. It's not so much...
Yeah. It was South African American until I met Parag Agarwal and Vijaya Gadde. Now my accent is South African, Marwari, Marathi, American accent, yeah?
I give you folks the first South African, American, Marwari, Marathi accent in the history of the world. All in one person. What a talent. Mr. Musk, if I may...
Sorry, but do you have a blue tick on your Twitter?
Oh, yes, I do.
That's what I'm trying to change. Everybody who is nobody has got a blue tick in your country.
Wow, that was mean. I've earned it. Excuse me, I've earned it.
But have you paid for it?
Well, my friend Costa paid for it, but that's not the point.
Exactly. You guys are all paying for the blue tick. Like all you guys pay for followers and likes and subscribers. But that money ain't coming to me. This way, $8 a month is all mine.
Please give me a minute to digest your accent. I am listening to what you're saying. So what you're saying is this is a new revenue stream, right, for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna start selling blue ticks to verify everything.
Ticks, in case you're just listening to the program, TIC. Meaning?
Now, wives can buy blue ticks to verify their husbands.
That's interesting.
Yeah, with his reputation, Alia Bhatt was forced to buy a blue tick to verify Ranbir, for example.
Can't be too sure.
And Ranveer Singh has just bought a blue tick to verify his wife Deepika.
Elon Musk is really good the way he gets into Indian pop culture. Fatafat. This is getting very interesting. What else?
What else? Priyanka Chopra got a blue tick just before she arrived back in India after 3 years.
No, one second. I'm pretty sure she already had one.
This is for the new verification.
The new verification for Priyanka Chopra? Why?
After 3 years, they wanted to verify that it was actually her, because her face changes every 6 months.
That's really low. You try to be a superstar model for the last 40 years. All of them have to keep changing every 6 months, not just her. Come on.
Then there was that guy, Virat Kohli. He too bought a blue tick.
Right? Also a green Audi. I don't think that's the right color for anyone. Go on. For himself?
For his hotel room in Perth. It needed to be verified urgently.
Right. This is getting interesting. This is really getting interesting.
And what about that guy with the broom, Arvind Kejriwal? He's applied to buy a blue tick as well.
Or is it a red ticker? Sorry, that was from my side. For what? For himself?
For everything he says from now on.
I don't understand.
Kejriwal is gonna need a blue tick for everything he says. Cause nowadays, everything he says will need to be verified.
Okay, so it's not his idea. This is coming from the government. Okay, fair enough. So everybody is going to have a blue tick. We'll have to buy a blue tick, each one of us.
Yeah, so just because you're famous, you ain't gonna get a blue tick.
So you're going to make tons of money with Twitter and this idea?
Yeah. And finally, I'm gonna sell Twitter off.
Sell Twitter? Why? Seems like it's going to be hugely profitable now under you.
Yeah, I'll make my billions and run.
Yeah, make your billions, but why run?
Because I don't like what they've started calling me since I took over Twitter.
What are they calling you?
They're calling me the CET, Chief Executive Tweet. I'm gonna buy them off over there.
Hang on, that's Elon Musk. You clearly said you're Elon Musk. So what the hell are you talking about? 1 second, this guy can't be the same guy. They're two different guys, right? That was the whole idea. That's why you're Elon Musk with a strange accent, right? Who wrote this stupid gag?
But I have a blue tick. I'm verified.
Unbelievable. He can't even get through his own gag, this writer. He forgets who he is by the end of the gag. You are Elon, not the other guy. That's the whole thing about libel and defamation and all that. We explained it to you. Okay, let's move on. Ex-Twitter Desi Sriram Krishnan has apparently been drafted in by Elon Musk to effect changes to the social media platform. So let's find out more. Remember, Sriram was with Twitter. Now he's back. And apparently he's going to be the big boy, the big boss under the big boss, so to speak. Good to know you're back, Sriram. And hello.
No, I am not back. I am still in UAE.
Yeah, I went back at Twitter.
No, that's an unconfirmed report.
Unconfirmed report, so it's not a confirmation.
It's what is known as an unconfirmed confirmation.
I see. When did you know, rather, how did you know about your unconfirmed confirmation?
Well, I saw it on Twitter, and so that makes it an unconfirmed confirmation.
So, what would make it a confirmed confirmation in that case?
If I see it on Instagram.
Ooh, wow. Ouch. Okay. I see. Now, tell us about Elon Musk's vision for free speech absolutism, his own words. Is Twitter now going to be an all about absolute free speech?
Yes, I'll give you an unconfirmed confirmed answer. Yes, there will be absolutely free speech.
Okay, but can you give me an example of this?
Just check out this tweet. Can you see it? Can you read this?
Yeah, I guess I can. Ooh, ah, ee, ooh, hui. It makes no sense. Whose tweet is this? A 2-year-old?
That was Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
He was answering a question on inflation in USA.
So what you're saying is one can say anything now. It doesn't even have to make sense. You could be doing the show, for example. Oh.
Are you not on Twitter? Who here is trying to make sense? Don't confuse us with Facebook.
Right, right. Apparently, speaking of presidents, Donald Trump is back on Twitter thanks to you guys.
Yes, that's a victory for free speech and poor grammar. In fact, our new motto at Twitter is, you can't silence a man just because he's wrong.
Wow, in India, we've taken that even further. In India, you can become a leader. You can run things if you're wrong. I don't mean politicians only. I'm also talking about business families and all that as well. Oh, brother, that's so evolved. I'm really impressed. I'm very impressed with that.
Yes, that's the greatness of Elon Musk. That and the strange names he has given to his own kids. What can say free speech better than that?
So hang on a second, let me understand again. Trump, Putin, Kim Jong-un, the Myanmar Junta, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, my wife.
Welcome. All are welcome on Twitter. All are welcome.
Like how I put my wife in the middle of that. Nobody reacted to that. Amazing, great to hear. What about an Indian context, sir? What about from the Indian side?
Let me take a phone.
Oh, one second. Did I say something wrong? Why are you being evasive? What about India?
See, India is a different case.
No, what? What do you mean? No free speech?
Yes, free speech for all, but
Well, okay, if there's free speech for all, then
except a few.
a few.
Here we have a list. Let me.
Wow.
But no full names. No full names.
Okay, go on.
Rahul, Arvind, Shashi, KCR, Mamata, Naveen, Kanaya, Uddhav, Aditya, Sharad, Mallikarjun, Swara, Richa, Anurag, Tapsi, Kunal, Cyrus, Kunal again, Gopal, Mathur, Javed,
You
Shabana.
must think I'm a complete idiot, no? Because I can make out who these people are. And by the way, KCR is a full name. You just check it out, all right? So be very careful what you're saying. And you think no one knows who Javed Shabana are? They're my neighbors.
Can you guess the surnames? I haven't said this.
Why? Don't be stupid. Why? No, we are not that channel. There's another channel that gives you the full name, Aadhaar card, everything. We stop here. Okay, it's time for us to move on to more tragedy. What a horrible story to get into, but we have no choice. This is the news. We have to face it. Morbi footbridge, huge tragedy. Questions are being asked. People are upset. How can this happen? A very progressive and advanced state like Gujarat, somebody has to answer these questions. They're hard questions. Let's meet Mr. U.R. Gali, who is one of the chief investigators. I'm told he's the guy who's going to unearth what happened because fingers are being pointed and we want to know who's responsible. Hello, U.R. Gali?
I'm Gali. You are Gali.
I am Gali. No, you are Gali.
Yes, I am Gali. You are Gali.
No, I am not Gali. You are Gali.
Oh, again. Okay. If it is easier, please call me Miku.
Oh God, from where to where? Miku, listen please. Tell us about the investigation in the Morbi bridge collapse, sir.
अब देखिए, to ensure fair and balanced investigation, there are levels.
Levels, okay.
Yes. One independent team investigates the Morbi footbridge team itself.
I see. Aage.
Then the second team investigates the first investigative team.
I see.
Then a third investigates the second investigative team, but not the first team because that the second team is investigating.
I see.
Then a fourth team investigates the third team, but not the second team, which, if you remember, the third team is investigating.
Correct, I got that.
Like this, the levels go up to 16 teams. You want me to continue?
No, yeah, okay, I understand. I think I got it. 16 investigative teams working like a chain.
Yes.
And you are which team? You are the 5th? 10th? 15th? 16th?
No.
What?
We are no team.
Who the hell are you then?
We are just in charge of parking. There are so many teams, so many levels. तो गाड़ियाँ आती जाती रहती हैं. हमको थोड़ा देखना पड़ता है. इन्वेस्टिगेट करना पड़ता है कौन सी गाड़ी कहाँ लगी है, सही जगह लगी है कि नहीं. That's the thing.
That's true. I mean, look at it logically, folks. You can't just have investigators. You've got to have other people around, caterers, car attendants, just people who hang out and chamcha you from time to time, like we have in this set. We'll take a quick break and then we'll come back. Things are falling apart here ever since we got this strange actor playing an American from South Africa, which is difficult enough as it is. We'll take a break, then we'll come back. Oh, kaun tha? Manoj Kumar. Sorry, folks. Welcome back. Welcome back to the week that wasn't. I was just distracted because they gave me a yellow tick. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Maybe some sort of jaundice signal. I don't know what it is. It's not making sense. Imran Khan says he wants the Pakistan army to be strong. Isn't that the crux of the problem? In Pakistan, the army is too strong and the government too weak. I mean, learn from the better governments of the world, like Democratic Republic of North Korea. Government is all powerful, army just does what they're told. That's the way it should be. What about India? No comment, I can't speak about it. I don't know, I'm not allowed to talk about India. Not in India, we never talk about India in India. That's the law. In Lebanon, safer country to talk about. Last weekend, President Michael Aoun, I hope I pronounced it correctly, he resigned without a replacement. So there is no head of government and Lebanon had the best week of her life last 10 days. Best week of their life, can you believe it? So I was thinking, should we all try this? No? Okay. Huge rush to place money on bets, folks, at the moment for the huge spectacle next weekend. Not the T20 final. Himachal Pradesh elections. Australia, England. It's like Australia, England for me. It's like the Ashes. Okay, guys, time to move on to a very important story which we thought we should share with you. No economist in the world could have ever come up with a solution of this kind to help grow, accelerate and improve India's economy. No economist except for Arvind Kejriwal. And what was his solution? To print images of Hindu gods Lakshmi and Ganesh on Indian currency notes as a surefire solution to solve all the issues with the Indian economy. Also, demonetization can't happen then. You dare? You dare? Have you got the guts, Bunty? Bunty Saab, I ask you. Anyway, let's just speak to the alleged spokesperson of Arvind Kejriwal, played by the same actor who played Elon Musk's half-brother. All right. This is Anand Kejriwal, who is now joining us from New Delhi. Mr. Kejriwal.
Namaste. देखिए जी जनता सब जानती है.
You sound South African to me. Yeah. Okay. Go on.
जनता सब जानती है हमारे देश में पूरब और पश्चिम से हिमालय की गोद में तक हरियाली और रास्ता को लेकर सावन की घटा और पूनम की रात तक कलयुग और रामायण से मैदान जंग तक शोर से सुहाग तक सिंदूर तक क्रांति होनी चाहिए.
Oh, that's excellent. That's really, I mean, it's like a lecture on Hindi films. Fabulous.
देखिए जी हमें शहीद होना है, हमें उपकार नहीं चाहिए, बलिदान नहीं चाहिए, सिर्फ 2 बदन चाहिए जी. नहीं सॉरी, हमें सिर्फ क्रांति चाहिए जी, 2 बदन नहीं चाहिए. हमें रोटी कपड़ा मकान चाहिए. जय हिंद.
Jai Hind is a college, not a movie. Why are you rambling on all this? What's the point of all this?
देखिए जी कल रात अरविंद जी के सपने में मनोज कुमार जी आए थे जी. मनोज कुमार जी और उन्होंने अरविंद से कहा जी कि अरविंद क्लर्क मत बनो, बेईमान मत बनो, गुमनाम मत बनो, पत्थर के सनम मत बनो, सन्यासी मत बनो, 10 नंबरी मत बनो. अरविंद आदमी मत बनो, अनीता बनो. सॉरी, अनीता मत बनो जी, आदमी बनो.
Sometimes in the dream, things aren't clear. So I don't blame anybody for this. The dreams are always difficult to, understand and fully explain. If you've finished reeling off the Manoj Kumar repository, filmography, whatever it is, can we move into the issue at hand? Arvind Kejriwal's solution to the Indian economy.
देखिए जी अरविंद जी ने जो कहा है वो सही कहा है. जनता सब जानती है जी। यदि आप हमारे रुपए के नोटों पर लक्ष्मी जी और गणेश जी की तस्वीर लगाते हैं तो निश्चित रूप से हमारी भयानक अर्थव्यवस्था में सुधार होगा जी।
Wow. Firstly, the words are too big for me. And secondly, this is like, if I can say this, it's like I put a picture of Alia Bhatt on my wedding invitation card and my not so hot fiancée would turn into a really hot wife. Of course, for somebody else, because there's no way she'll marry me.
देखिए जी, वो सब तो हम नहीं जानते, लेकिन जनता जानती है जी कि तुम्हारी पत्नी अपने कार्ड पर चाहे जो भी फोटो लगा ले जी, तुम तो वैसे ही दिखने वाले हो।
But I already made fun of myself. This was not necessary. Now, what was Arvind's thinking behind making this kind of statement? Please explain behind the mask, what is the man?
देखिए जी, हम कुछ नहीं जानते, लेकिन जनता सब जानती है जी। हमारे आर्थिक विचार भाजपा के आर्थिक विचार से थोड़ा अलग है जी।
कैसे सर?
देखिए जी, हम चाहते हैं भारत देश अमीर बने, भारत का हर परिवार अमीर बने, भारत का हर नागरिक अमीर बने, हर भारतवासी अमीर बने।
But how is that different from what the government is saying?
वो चाहते हैं जी कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी अमीर बने, भाजपा का हर एमपी अमीर बने, भाजपा का हर एमएलए अमीर बने, भाजपा का हर मंत्री अमीर बने, भाजपा का हर
Okay, stop. These are just accusations and allegations. You cannot just say anything that comes to your mind. I mean, you can't accuse people of things. You cannot prove all these things, bro. Plus, we don't want to get into trouble here on this show. This is not that kind of show. Base it on reality, whatever you have to say, please.
ऑन दिस शो यहाँ नहीं कर सकते जी। वो ये सब यहाँ नहीं करूंगा तो और कहाँ करूंगा जी, ये बताइए।
What do you mean?
दिस इज अ न्यूज चैनल, राइट?
I'm just checking. Yes.
सो एक्यूजेशंस, एलिगेशंस सब यहीं तो होते हैं जी। न्यूज चैनल इज द ओनली प्लेस वेयर यू कैन से एनीथिंग दैट कम्स टू योर माइंड with absolutely no basis in reality. है जी?
Oh, I think you're right. You have corrected me. Tell me, is Arvind Kejriwal doing all this keeping the Gujarat elections in mind?
Why not Gujarat ji? Everybody knows that the whole of India is worried about the falling rupee.
That's true.
जनता सब जानती है जी, हम तो कुछ नहीं जानते। Everybody is worried about the falling rupee. Everybody except maybe the government.
Meaning?
Meaning the government is very concerned about the rupee falling.
Right. Now, is it concerned or isn't it concerned? I didn't understand.
It is very concerned about the rupee falling.
Yes.
As long as the rupee falls into their own pockets. See?
So you spent 5 minutes explaining this just to get to that point. 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just speaking about, as a writer about other writers. I just want to be very critical here. 15 minutes to get to the point about the falling rupee falling into the pocket. 15 minutes. By which time the dollar has gone to 130 rupees. The blue tick costs now $25 a month as we speak. Unbelievable. Chalo, it's time for us to move into a very sweet story. The World Cup is on. We know what's happening. I won't get into the results at the moment because things keep changing. The combinations, the permutations are in place. But SK Mani is there to explain things. He's in Melbourne and he's got his assistant Matosh with him. Good to know that Matosh finally has a home. Hi SK and hi Matosh.
Hi, he is not talking.
What do you mean he's not talking?
He quit.
SK Mani quit? But it doesn't make any sense. Quit what?
Quit this job.
No, but he doesn't have a job. We are very nice and we just, ask him to file cricket stories because, we don't want him staying at home and irritating his family. That's it.
But he quit now.
You keep saying he quit, but why?
He's under protest.
Boss, what is this? What the hell are you talking about? What protest? No, Ed, don't do that. Stop whispering. Come on, now you're live on the show. Please tell me. Guys, please stop that whispering. Be a mature adults. Talk to me. Mr. SK Mani, I'm your friend. Why are you protesting? Why aren't you talking to us?
You tell, na. You tell.
Come on, tell me, please. SK, come on. People are waiting. Please tell us. What's the problem?
They have dropped DK and Ashwin for the New Zealand tour.
So?
That is not for cricketing reasons, but because they are Tamilian. Tamil Nadu doesn't follow centre's diktat, BCCI does. So I am protesting against this bias against Tamil Nadu. Protest. Say protest.
No, you can't do that. The last thing we have left is cricket. You can't politicize everything. Stop it. No, you can't do that. No, no, please, SK, stop. And can you tell that guy to get out of the frame? There's a limit to what people can look at for long periods of time. Matosh, please exit. Sorry, folks, I don't know why this happened. We thought we'd get a good reaction about the T20 World Cup, but as you can see, it's been a horrible failure of a show from the beginning to the end. Beginning with that Elon Musk, a ridiculous personality. I hope to never ever see him again. He's even worse than the actual Elon Musk, who's really causing problems here in India with $8 for friggin' blue tick. Does he not know that we all have friends and family in government? And जानते हो मेरा बाप कौन है, Mr. Elon Musk? Do you know? Do you have any idea? If you have the guts, come forward and talk to me, Elon. I'm challenging you to a one-to-one duel, a finger punja, like two men, in front of everybody. You versus me, and then we'll decide on who gets the blue tick. We'll go to top story. I don't know what you've written there. So, हाँ बस.
This, I'll do this line again.
अच्छा, my name is you are गाली. Okay. मैं सोचा कि I am गाली but you are the real गाली ऐसा.
Let's start.
तो फिर कहाँ करूँगा? अरे यार, sorry.
check आता बघ.
Your visual director sent a visual only.